Good morning, everyone. This is Francois here. Welcome to Panama Cards. Today, I'm chilling, drinking a bit of coffee, and we're gonna talk about a few rookies that are not playing anymore. They were not in the bubble or they left the bubble already, but I think they're interesting to look at for next year. I'm not telling you to buy everything. This is my buys. This is what I think. The players that I think have potential for next year. There's a few ones. We have 5 players we're gonna talk about, and so let's get right into it. My first players is none of the less than the third pick from last year, Mr. RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett, I think, has not performed really well this season with the Knicks. The Knicks is an organization that I don't like much. How they treat their players, but we don't know. Things I think are about to change, coaching changes and everything. So I think RJ Barrett could have a breakout year the coming year. So he will go cheap, I think, now during the playoffs and the off season. So if you believe in his potential, I think he's a good pick. Now the second player I want to talk about is none the less than Eric Pascal. Get a few of his cards because I think the Warriors are in for a really long run next season. If Curry comes back healthy, Klay Thompson comes back healthy, we don't know what's gonna happen with Andrew Wiggins, if he's gonna stay there. Draymond Green is gonna stay there obviously and be finally happy that his 2 Splash Brothers friends are coming back. So I think Eric Pascal has potential to stay in this team, potential to go deep into the playoff next year with a good team, and he might be in the starting 5. We don't know yet what's going to happen, so I think Eric Pascal is still undervalued regarding the potential that he's going to have next year, and he's not going to get any hype right now because he's not playing until that just what I just saw those workouts that they're going to organize with the 8 non-bubble teams. So we might see a bit of him, but I don't think there's going to be much to see in those workouts, but we never know. So yeah, Eric Pascal, my second pick for next year. Then third pick, one that has played in the bubble, but now he didn't play much. They didn't give him much time, but when we've seen that Lonzo Ball didn't perform really well, he might have more playing time next season. I'm talking about Nickeil Alexander-Walker. A few cards from him here. I think he's a good buy. When he was playing, the few minutes he was playing, he always scored quite some points. There's only one game which he didn't play really well, but otherwise, the few minutes he had, he was always scoring a lot from the bench. So yeah, I think Nickeil is a good buy for next year. He's quite cheap still at the moment, so that would be an interesting buy for next season. Then my fourth pick is one even before the NBA stopped and everything. I was already super high on him. He didn't go to the bubble or anything. We might see him training. His team is not the best either. It's a bit like the Knicks team that always damages the people's talent. I'm talking about the Timberwolves. I'm talking about Jarrett Culver. I think Jarrett Culver has next season an opportunity to shine. Because the Timberwolves are on a new phase, trying to make it work between D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns. We'll see where that leads next season, but I think this player has potential to be in the starting 5 and maybe shine and maybe get transferred to another team because I don't trust much, even though I really like the Timberwolves. I don't trust their organization and I don't know if he can go far in this team. But yeah, I hope good things happen for Jarrett Culver. So I'm picking up a lot of his cards right now. And the last one is like my favorite pick because he's still quite cheap. His prices went already up because he played really well in the bubble. But I hope you guys already have a few of his cards, but I think he's still a buy because he showed a lot of potential. And and the opposite of Barrett or Jared Culver, he is in a great organization that can really develop his talent. I'm talking about Keldon Johnson of the San Antonio Spurs. I think that's the guy we should invest in the off season and now because the prices will go down. No one will see him play, so I think it's interesting to have a few cards from Keldon Johnson because he's shown a lot of potential. He was really serious playing his games, even though they didn't qualify. I think the Spurs were really a fun team to watch. We have Derek White, who's going really up, also a guy I would invest in because he's still undervalued. And maybe next year, if LaMarcus Aldridge comes back healthy and motivated, that could make a great team. And you have DeMar DeRozan, who's also, to me, undervalued. So yeah, I think the Spurs is a team to watch for next year. Because yeah, they didn't make a really great season, but when they came back to the bubble, it looked like there was some chemistry that was built here. And yeah, with Lonnie Walker, with DeJounte Murray, those players are still developing. I think next season Spurs is gonna be a team to watch. So yeah. Those were my picks. If you like it, if you have any comments, feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe. Always a pleasure to have new subscribers, trying to grow this community here. Yeah, in this weekend we should have also a video about soccer. It's gonna be our first video about soccer. Nice, we're gonna have a few pickups and also coming Chronicles, basketball, box break too. So yeah, we have few things coming, so feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.